Hey everybody, welcome to Anita's Wednesday Wisdom Highlights. How you doing today? Drop me an emoji or a comment or something. Let me know who's watching. Wanted to talk today about this statement. It's not the end of the world until it's the end of the world. I had a very good friend of mine about 15 years or so now ago that told me that statement. You see, I used to have a really bad habit of blowing things out of proportion. When something would happen that I wasn't happy about, or it didn't go the way I wanted, or it seems like a terrible thing to me, and it was a small thing, I would kind of blow it out of proportion. I would make a big deal of it. I'd get upset about it. I would let it bother me. But then when a big thing would happen, I would kind of tend to minimize it. I would kind of say, well, it's not that bad. And I did something wrong. And I had this habit of just blowing up the small things to where they bothered me and caused me so much stress and so much frustration and really played with my havoc with my emotions. But when she told me this, it's not the end of the world until it's the end of the world, I really started thinking about what that meant. And basically, it's the same concept as, don't sweat the small stuff. But I really took it in and started practicing it. And it just reminded me about this concept just the other day, because I was talking to this lady. Now, please don't think that I'm judging this person, because I'm not. I'm just showing you an example of exactly what I used to do all the time. I was talking to this lady, and she had had a little bit of water damage from a pipe that busted in her kitchen, and it had caused some damage to her flooring. And then the hurricane came, and she had some more damage to her flooring from some leaks in the ceiling. But none of her furniture was damaged. She didn't lose any of her clothes or anything like that. She still had a roof over her head. Her house was intact. She still had all of her belongings. It's just her flooring had gotten damaged. Now, I know this is a big expense. I know that flooring is not cheap, but she had gotten so upset about these two events to her, which were just outrageous. They were immense. They were huge. And yes, it is important. And it was kind of big that your flooring gets damaged by a pipe busting or by some leaking from a hurricane in your ceiling. But she had made herself sick over it. And she must have said to me, in just the 5 or 10 minutes that I was speaking with her, she must have said to me 5 different times, we're just destroyed. We're destroyed. I'm destroyed. She kept saying the word destroyed. And, it just really made me think how important it is that what we say to ourselves about our situations or about things that happen, how it can affect us, not only mentally, but physically and emotionally and spiritually. It can affect us in so many ways. She had told herself that she was destroyed for 4 months since the hurricane happened, that she was physically ill over it. And it was really kind of hard for me not to say to her, you're not destroyed. I mean, I tried to encourage her. I said, yes, this is damage. And I wanted to validate that she did have damage, but you have a roof over your head. You have all your furniture. Everybody's alive. Nobody has died. Let's put this in perspective. You're not destroyed. That word destroyed means everything's gone. Nothing's valuable, nothing's worth what it was. It's all been destroyed. And her house was not destroyed. Maybe her flooring was destroyed, but not her house, not her family, not her belongings. So, not like I said, I'm not judging this person, because I've done the same thing. And over little stuff, like being late to an appointment, or making a mistake, or maybe overreacting to a situation where I behaved badly, and then beating myself up about it for weeks or months or years or my entire life, right? So I wanted to just remind you of that today. It's not the end of the world until it's the end of the world. What are you making so important to you and blowing up that's such a small thing that you're taking it out of perspective. That's it for today. Let's talk about this. Let me know what you think. What do you struggle with? What do you tend to blow out of proportion? I'd love to hear your thoughts. All right, guys, that's it. See you later. Bye.